Jesus. Security.
All right. Wow. Hey, it's a throwback. Let's put that up and let's go live on Instagram, everybody. And in 3, 2, 1, we are in there, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Whiskey Wednesday. Of course, it's Tuesday, though. Tasting Tuesday Throwback. We're going to do it like this man right here next to me and I used to do back in the day. Gosh, it's been almost a decade or so. I don't know. It's been a long time.
Anymore, man.
We've been sitting around on a midweek evening, enjoying some whiskey. And I'm so happy today to have Whiskier back in the house with us on Tasting Tuesday. We're coming at you a day early, as I said, instead of a Whiskey Wednesday. Drew Beard, Mr. Whiskier is here himself. Welcome back, sir.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for moving it up.
Indeed.
Yeah.
For sure, man. You said you want to come into town, and we always will make some changes because it's such a great time, always such an educational time, and it's also just a time that feels good, and that memories shared right here. Drinking whiskeys with you, man, has been epic over the years, brother. Yeah, so and I think I can speak for the fellas here as well. We have most of the Whiskey Wednesday crew in the house. We got Zoe right here, of course, on screen, but Mike is in the background. M-Dog Stennett is here, making his way back. Of course, it's been, 3+ years now since he and I really started tackling Whiskey Wednesday on a weekly basis. And Brian is in the house as well, who is coming in and has been on some Whiskey Wednesdays as well most recently. And I'm sure a lot of folks going to miss him being up here on the panel. But welcome, Drew. And we're ready to get this thing going with this fun lineup of whiskeys that you have so graciously honored us with being able to sip, enjoy, and even a fresh crack on the table.
I know, right?
So yeah, I'm excited, brother. I'm excited. So shout out to you all out there. Let me just do a little work there. Okay, cool. Looks like some folks are coming into the live, but of course, since
that was a real easy.
It's such a
an
unusual day for us.
Synthetic though.
It's water.
Folks, if you come on in and see us rocking and rolling on a Tuesday, we know it is not the wrong day. We know it's not Wednesday. We meant to do this.
I just had things.
Yeah.
I had things going on.
That's right.
I really wanted to drink with you guys.
That's right, man. Well,
so thanks for
making it work. Made it happen. Thank you. So
some water. All right, sir. Next time, let's pour it in the water.
Oh, right. Nice. So let me go ahead and get this ticker going. We'll show that off.
Smells good.
And we'll go back up and find the bottle. This is a new one for me. Yeah. And I think most of us here in attendance of Tasting Tuesday. This is AJ Bond Tennessee whiskey. And this is about a Sazerac group.
This is Sazerac.
Nice.
They're taking on Jack and George.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's apparently been a long while in the making.
Okay.
Nobody had heard of it before, the AJ Bond. You've seen it? Yeah. Okay. It just dropped, I think, a couple months ago officially. But I have been hearing like bits and starts on this for a long time. I think, were you and I at Whiskey Fest in 2017?
Mm-hmm.
One of the years we were there, and they don't do Whiskey Fest anymore in DC, which kind of sucks. Right. But one of the years at Whiskey Fest, which I think was 17, they had a little table like set up next to the long line for BTAC and Pappy, which is where everybody was, and then next to it was this tiny table with like no branding whatsoever, and just Alyssa Henley and John Lunn and like some bottles of White Dog.
I remember that now.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what's going on here, guys?
Right.
And they're like, well, we're making a Tennessee whiskey. And I was like, that's random. Cool. And they sort of passed around. It literally, they had no backstory. They had no brand. I don't even think at the time if I knew where they were distilling. But but yeah, I remember tasting the White Dog, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty good White Dog. So in 17, I got excited. I was like, cool. In the next couple of years, I'm going to see this whiskey. And now it's been like, what is that? And so, yeah, they did that. Apparently, moved to a bigger facility. And it was staffed by Eliza Henley, John Lunn, both like George Dickel veterans of like a decade plus. And then I think John Lunn passed away, and I think it was 2021, 22. So they don't talk about it, but you can imagine there were some obstacles to sort of getting AJ Bond to where it is. But that's where they got the name. A for Alyssa, J for John. Supposedly going forward, this is going to be the line, AJ Bond. And this first batch is supposedly a mix of some of that early stuff. So it would be the pot still, which is pretty unique for Tennessee. I don't know of many other Tennessee whiskeys that are made on a pot still. And then some of that younger column stuff, which would probably be in the 4 or 5 year range. The pot still stuff's probably pushing 9 back when they originally started. It's Sazerac, so they don't tell us the mash bill at all.
Of course not. Right?
Yep, or much else about the process. But yeah, it's coming out to market. It's definitely like a competing price point with Jack and George, $35, and it's a decent proof. Was it 90?
We are
95
proof. Yeah, 95 proof on that.
Pretty
Not
generous.
bad, right?
Yeah, totally. So yeah, I just came through. We've been talking to him. Drink Hacker did an interview with Alyssa. It's pretty good. David interviewed her, and encourage you to read that at Drink Hacker. But I got the review of this coming once these guys tell me what they think of it.
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
get the review right here from.
I think I'm getting
Tasting Tuesday.
I think I'm getting that peanut caramel thing going on that is in that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah.
That first whiff of it that I took, it was there, but maybe in a slightly lighter.
Right, definitely lighter.
I think there's a lot of chocolate kind of kicking into that nuttiness.
Yeah.
I get a lot of like cocoa and kind of.
It's coming across to me like more of a narrow, sophisticated, like American whiskey single malt thing.
Single malt. Some of that could be, you get more of it on the palate, but yeah, the pot still.
The pot still, yeah.
You're getting
so
some of that.
I'm getting that. It's not traditionally like that.
Yeah.
Heavy sweetness and
some of that aroma is just like the way you cook a whiskey in a pot still. Is it just clings to the sides, and you can't really control some of that. Adding some grit, some spice.
Right.
Some
it's
darker,
real clean.
Darker notes.
Real clean to be aged down south, kind of like.
Yeah.
Which makes me think, like, what does Jack and George do down there that gives it that heavier sweetness and maltiness, that molasses or whatever that comes through?
Yeah.
Well, it may sometimes have something to do with the thickness of the charcoal.
That's true too.
One of the differences, I thought that it was a little bit less of that peanut-like characteristic and nuttiness with like an Uncle Nearest versus Dickel, right? Uncle Nearest says that their charcoal filtration was a much more generous filtration than the others. So that may have kind of cleaned it up a little bit more, potentially. And
that would add, you would imagine, a little bit maybe more of that kind of mapley.
Yeah. Yeah, there's kind of that sweet note that's there, that maple, honey maple.
Oh yeah.
Maple syrup in the nose, but a little bit of spirit there as well. But
it also smells old. Like, I mean, you can smell some of that 8 and 9 year old.
Right, I'm about to say it is a little
whiskey on it.
A little older on the palate too.
Yeah. Jack also, that sweetness, they lean into their yeast pretty hard to get some of those like fruitier, sweeter notes coming through. I don't know a whole lot about Dickel's maturation or their whole program or mash bill, but I know it's high corn. Like really high corn. Yeah.
Really high corn, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottle 13 year epic. Yeah. Dickles. But yeah, this one's pretty nice. You do see some maturity in it.
Yeah.
In the way that it kind of leans out a little bit into the palate, like a little bit of tannin.
Yep.
There. That first sip for me, a freshness on the finish, not crazy lingering, but maybe outside of some that little bit of that tannic structure, some of those mature flavors, getting a little bit of mineral maybe, possibly from the water source, diluting, right? Some of that limestone water, maybe there's some minerality there, some of those mature flavors, slightly more leather, tobacco leaf, potentially.
Yeah.
Tea leaf, maybe.
Yeah,
that was the first sip.
More of those mature
Yeah.
qualities, the little pipe tobacco too, kind of. It's really fragrant.
Yeah.
It's it's not kind of a monotone.
As I approach it, a lot more of the
and
tobacco.
I still get a lot of those nice sort of chocolate adjacent, just lighter cocoa powders and the kind of bacon chocolate.
I think it's like really, I'm just getting this single malt feel on my palate. And the young juice mixed with the mature juice, I'm getting like a sharpness on my palate. Like not hot or anything, but just like the spirit itself. Like I don't want to say ethanol because then it says otherwise. But like, the spirits on my palate instead of flavors on my palate. A little stronger on my palate. I don't know.
All right. I mean, I could see that. There is probably, if you're mixing 9-year-old and something like a 4 or 5-year-old, which I believe the column still stuff would be. I think it's very well blended, but to your point, maybe some of that minerality that you're kind of catching is coming across like a little bit of the more spirity, younger whiskey versus some of that well-aged bourbon in there.
Yeah.
It's a fun mix though. And it definitely like $35 is a definite contrast to Jack and George.
This kind of reminds me of for me, it reminds me more like the Hogworth.
Oh, okay. The Hogsworth, the Armagnac bourbon.
Yeah,
stuff.
like just how it's not like if I said Jack is this and this together, I wouldn't think both of these are Tennessee whiskeys if I put them side by side, just tasting them straight up. I wouldn't.
Okay, that Hogsworth, that is the bourbon, like 40% of Calvados.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it is like an older sort of brandy, and then this younger MGP, which I could see that's a fair maybe comparison because this is an older and younger whiskey in the mix here. Yeah. Huh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, all man. Right. All right. Well, we're just start the show with something brand new from the very famous Sazerac company.
I know.
And it's fun, different, unique, especially within the Tennessee whiskey realm. As you know, we don't see a new offering of Tennessee whiskey, but ever so often. So neat stuff. Alonzo, I think it's on you, bro. To start off the ratings, my man.
Well, we put in the words of Jack, and I'm considering the chauffeur.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you're talking about? Like standard Jack?
Yeah. I mean, that's who this is competing against. So yeah.
Standard Jack, I gotta go. It does give me more maturity, cleaner. I like it. I'm gonna edge Jack because I would have went 7. I'm gonna go 7.25 just because I get some mature characteristics.
Yeah.
And young characteristics to me. I am a fan of single malts, American single malts and all that. I like that it's different in the Tennessee category. That's why I edge it. I edge Jack by 0.25. 7.25.
Cool. I agree with that. I do think it's an interesting addition to the category. Well made. It does feel like the combination of a couple different experiments that sort of landed in the right spot. I'll be curious to see what the brand does going forward because they're not necessarily saying that this is going to be the same recipe.
Okay.
Once this sort of moves into future editions. So I think as it is, yeah, I'd go a little higher, go 7.5 on it. This is probably a solid B+ in drink hacker land. So yeah, it's fun whiskey at a good price point.
I think I would have really loved it without the young juice.
Yeah, just the 9-year-old. I would be curious to taste the old pot still stuff because it probably did taste very different.
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's on me, everybody. The whiskey itself is, as mentioned, is unique, especially for Tennessee. Found it to be just a little bit more lean, not quite giving me the depth of flavor that would maybe keep my attention a little bit more than it has. I'm gonna have to be the low one on the totem pole, man. Like Alonzo sometimes thinks he is, man. I'm gonna give it a 7 right now. I'm gonna give it a 7 right
Drew
now.
sitting beside me. I was a little scared to give it a 7.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated.
Don't feel intimidated.
I'll give it a 7 right now.
I don't rep these guys.
Right. I think it's a good effort. Of course, putting up against other well-known brands, you'll find that this one is going to be kind of in the opposite end of the spectrum a bit, which is cool. I do like that you can taste some of shore flavors in it. Kudos to them for putting out a bottling at the price points that has this amount of aged whiskey. Now, as far as the whiskey goes and the balance that I think it's just lacking a little bit of balance. And so that's why I give it a 7. Maybe playing around with it a little bit more, then I might think it's a quarter point higher potentially, but I think I'm happy at 7 right now for it.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
You think so? Yeah.
7.
And 7.
Yeah.
And okay, so we have a couple off the air ratings there. Mike gives it a 6, and Brian gives it a 7. M-Dog just peeled out. He didn't give us his rating. He had other engagements, I guess, to get to.
Virginia,
But what a great way to start the lineup. I think the freshness factor of it really got that palate,
Yeah, good.
Kind
of
of
a good starter.
Ready to continue down the track of these amazing whiskeys.
Can't roll into Cask strength right out of the gate.
Yeah, well, we do often.
You probably do. Yeah. Never mind.
But no, that was a good job, folks. We are talking about the AJ Bond Tennessee whiskey. It's 95 proof. Alonzo gives a 7.25. Drew, 7.5. I give it a 7. Off the panel or off camera, Brian gives it a 7 and Mike gives it a 6. All right, I'm going to add those points to it because their rating still matters, although they aren't giving as much commentary today. But as we do, well, I should say as Drew attempts to get into the next bottle.
Right? This is why we pre-open these suckers.
That next bottling
Big time.
is
Cut my hand.
the Jack Daniel's 10-year. This is batch 5, folks. The Jack Daniel's 10-year 2026 release.
Well sealed.
Batch 5. It says super well sealed. It's also a Tennessee whiskey. This one is 97 proof.
Did you get
All right. Well, as we continue to struggle to open this bad boy, we'll go ahead and throw that ticker up there.
It's getting like rare character over here.
Right. There we go. All right.
Yeah, shout out to everybody joined in to watch the show tonight. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a few names on there I do not want to chop up or try to say, but I appreciate you for joining, man.
Indeed. All right.
We're going from an approachable, new Tennessee on the block to a coveted, hard to find.
They say go hard or go home.
Limited edition Tennessee. So this is not a fair comparison, probably.
That's right.
Talk about
I'm
beauty.
down for the challenge.
Beauty.
Beauty is her name.
Well, we're not there.
There you go.
Sorry.
Past the.
Oh, this is a beaut.
Is it pretty? See,
this nose
sound like crocodile hunter.
But the 14 is just this Amplified.
Just amplified. Fair enough.
What's the proof on this?
97. Light.
Ooh, I'm loving this at 97.
Yeah.
But I agree, Drew. Sometimes that off camera conversation you and Matt were having, sometimes that high proof just doesn't allow the beauty of the whiskey to shine. Sometimes it just doesn't.
I mean, that's what makes some high proof whiskeys so special, is that they are just somehow still approachable.
Right.
With all that octane. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting
This nose is beautiful.
older and grumpier.
You're gonna go make me pick up a Jack 10 in a second.
So this is batch 5, the latest 10-year-old, which I guess I can't quite keep up. Like the 12-year is at batch 4 now.
Yeah, they're not
There's
all
second
in
on the
sequence.
On the 14-year.
It's so
I don't
crazy.
know. The 10 was the first out of the gate, and we're up to 5 batches of it.
5 batches in what, in 2 years? A year and a half?
That's true. Yeah, they're
It's
moving.
so fast.
There's clearly a lot of well-aged Jack hanging out there.
Yeah. A lot of well-aged Jack, but we couldn't get a lot of Coy Hill. It's so crazy.
Well, that's because it says Coy Hill. It's one rick house, and all the hot stuff's only on one floor. Yeah.
Oh yeah, fantastic nose. Definitely very reminiscent of your longer age stated Jack Daniel's products.
So much cherry.
A lot of cherries, some good spice, brown spice.
Really nice. Yeah.
You know those maple hard candies? You ever been to Canada? Like,
Yeah.
that's what they give away at the gift shop. Maple hard candies. That's what they got.
Mike says off.
I need to go to Canada.
From the maple hard candies.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got you on that.
Tariffs are too high on those. The banana note that's always in Jack is kind of fun here. Like it's super bright. Like sometimes classic Jack, the banana bread, like the cooked bread, I get like green, kind of really fresh banana.
It's the first time I think I actually taste banana in Jack.
Yeah, you taste it.
I think this is the first time it's prevalent. I'm like, someone like, yeah, you taste banana. I'm like, I'm like really searching for it.
Super sweet.
This time,
like banana runs.
It's definitely there. Banana runs, exactly, because you get the sweet and then you get like that
nice and
the bitter with the whiteness from it and the inside of the rump, kind of like a lemonade.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
That's solid.
Almond cherry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like there is a little bit of the. I do get. What am I trying to say?
Amaretto.
The word amaretto, but yeah, definitely amaretto.
Yeah.
Marzipan too.
Ah, okay.
Little marzipan.
Leave it up to Drew with these
But I like
words.
amaretto. Well, for a long time, marzipan was like a word in the
What's up,
urban
sir?
world.
What's
It
up,
was
sir?
A dirty word. But I'm bringing it back.
Bring it back,
but I like amaretto more because this is kind of spirity.
Yeah.
So I feel like it tastes more like that.
Well, this is tasting pretty good.
Super sweet. Yeah, that is the winner.
A lot of 10-year-old whiskeys do not deliver this.
Yeah. Ooh, that nose too keeps. And this is brand new opening. You want to have that?
This is a fresh crack, folks.
Fresh crack.
And so
out of the gate.
Absolutely. It is just awakened.
I think the 97 proof on this is dialed in, and to me, it could be like 102 to me in a good way.
Yeah, pick it up a little more.
You think so?
No, I'm saying the 97's coming across a higher spirit, but not in an offensive way. It's like I'm enjoying it.
This was 95. This is 97.
Yeah, and
those couldn't be more different as far as energy and intensity.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. To your point about cask strength, like proof doesn't always mean
because if this was at 126 with the flavors and that we're drinking now, it wouldn't be balanced. It would be out of balance.
Yummy. The proofs have been changing. Is
130,
is the 10-year always the 97 proof? I was double back.
I think the 14 is like what, 120 something, 130.
I think they're more like cask strength, right?
Yeah.
For those looking for the ultimate resource, we go
to
by year at Drink Hacker, and have every review.
So that's correct. I'm sorry.
You got it.
So 10 years. The 10-year releases. Batch 1 was released in 2021. batch 2, which was released in 2023, and they have been released every year since then. Batch 3, 4, and now 5 in 2026 were all 97 proof.
There you go.
But the 12-year-olds were all 107 proofs.
Got it.
And the 14-year-old looks to be cask strength.
Yeah.
Where batch 1 released last year was 126.3.
Oh, you tasted 2.
And 2026 was 117.6.
I think we like 2 better.
Yeah, the 10 years at 97 proof, 12 year at the 107 proof, and cask strength for the 14 years. Cool. All right.
Doing my homework.
Solid.
My sips are getting
good.
My sips are getting drier.
Mm-hmm.
My
structure is up on this.
Structure
that 10-year realm, especially for bourbon like products.
Right.
Sometimes can give you a bit more of the wood notes. In my opinion, this is where you start to get into those years before it reaches those heavier mature flavors that really kind of give a bit more of a subtle elegance. But post those years when it's like just sweet, just one-dimensionally sweet sometimes. So this is definitely in that 10-year to 12-year, sometimes 10 to 14-year realm. That's interesting. Yeah. It's interesting. A drier palate for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Jack is aged, about as classically as you can.
Yeah.
On a, in the rick house. Leave it there. Classic, lots of airflow, lots of temperature swings.
Yeah.
Lots of wood contact.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's neat stuff. Drew, I think you're up for the first, unless you have
yes, I don't have to rate first.
Unless anyone has more to say.
I was super curious about this one because the Chris, my editor, Drink Hacker, he got the sample on this one and said it was the best one yet out of the 10-year lineup. So nice. he gave it an A, and I got to agree. So I'm in that like 8.75 to 9 realm on this one. I could drink that all day.
Nice.
Ooh,
nice.
That was a drop of water.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did like
way sweeter. Way sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
It was already round, but it just got rounder.
Got the
if we dial back to like an 8-year kind of like with the water, it got sweeter.
Let me test it there.
Less structure.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one as well. I like the mature flavors. The spices, the nose is great. It was a fresh crack, and with a couple drops of water, I think it did open up a little bit. But I would love for it to just do it naturally in my glass when I'm able to kind of sit back and just have, a larger pour of it, But I think I'm going for that one. I think I'm going to go 8 on that bad boy. Yeah. Zoe, what you got, man?
I'm Mr. Grade Inflation over here, man. You can just split the difference if you want. Go.
Nah, I gotta go way left with this one.
Yeah.
And Brian and Mike, while Alonzo takes his time because he didn't know it was going to be on him yet, then okay, Mike is at an 8. How about you, B? 7.5. All right.
I don't know. I think I'm solid 8 here.
Solid 8. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
8.75, so I don't look so far afield.
It's just not matching the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Right.
The nose is more pleasant than the palate.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's keeping me from a 7.75 or
8. Yeah. I think it certainly does drink with a little bit more structure right there in that 10-year age statement. So it's, its shoulders has grown, and the rest of it can maybe take some time to build into it a little bit. But that might be with a little bit of breathing or a couple drops of water. I thought,
water
really
was,
did.
it was
water definitely changed it up.
Yeah. So solid stuff. Good job, Jack Daniels, for the 10-year-old. This is a 5th edition.
Keep it coming.
2026 release. So just released now. Of course, it's a Tennessee whiskey, one of the originals. It's 97 proof. Alonzo, myself, and Mike give it an 8 out of 10. Drew gives it an 8.75, and Brian gives it a 7.5, folks. So good stuff. That was a fresh crack. left side, go ahead and get it big time up on the screen. If y'all haven't seen this one yet, when was this released? When was it dropped?
It's fairly recent.
Pretty recent, yeah.
Last couple months, I think.
Okay, Jack
Yeah.
Daniel's 10-year, folks. Have you seen it? Have you seen it in the marketplace?
Probably
Go ahead
April.
and drop your comment in the comment section to let us know if you've seen that.
We didn't
one
get
yet.
these releases in. We were waiting and
Yeah,
this
Age of
breakthrough
LA.
was this other.
your guess is as good as mine.
Well, whatever
Well, so-
distributor was here, they were late and behind when we got the release here.
This is breakthrough.
This breakthrough. So this didn't release honestly until late June, maybe
Yeah.
early July. They were behind
I mean,
on the release here.
It
Because I
wouldn't
know a
surprise
lot
me
of
if
Jack fans that were looking for it,
more than
and no store was having it.
I mean, I would say we were writing about it. I think Chris probably when he got the sample, he wrote about it in this instance. So it doesn't surprise me that a month or two out,
Yeah,
they want to get people excited about it before it starts hitting shelves.
Fun
That's
stuff,
the strategy.
man. I tell you, well, we're 2 in.
Mr. Michter.
Mr. Michter's,
We are.
I know who's
Gosh,
biased.
tried and true. I am wearing the
about
shirt.
to enjoy one of my absolute favorites when it comes to Michters. They do not miss with
Yeah,
their
we can just put out
rise
a new barrel
across
strength.
the board.
Mhm.
This is
Did I not
Michter's
bring it?
Not the
single
newest
barrel,
The barrel strength.
straight rye,
The newest one just came
10-year-old,
out, like,
everybody.
release about a month ago or something, right?
Yeah,
I'm excited to
I
try
got it.
this.
Should have brought it.
You ain't been here.
Thanks,
in a while,
Drew.
I guess so.
Drew don't like y'all.
I'm
Drew
sorry.
Drew
I
just
keep
doesn't like
forgetting that.
y'all.
I keep forgetting
Bad
that.
for you.
Oh man,
I know, right?
that nose.
The nose is always so good.
Whoa, man. Now you're talking about
Crazy.
Yeah, I love
The
this
nose
stuff.
is.
Uh,
This is the nose that I first had when I nosed and tasted my first E.H. Taylor barrel.
yeah,
This is my nose.
Think so?
All that apple
Huh.
orchard. This was my first nose that made me fall in love
where
with
is it?
barrel proof. And there's never all the barrel proofs are good, but there's never been another nose as good as that first one I had 3 years ago.
this is always sitting
This is
at 90. It's 46.2. So
92.
92 and change.
Really? I thought they were higher.
They keep them so low. Well, they go in at 107. So
Whoa.
if this were 125 in the barrel, this would taste like water. But they get to really concentrate their flavors going
This
in
is
that
that.
low.
This is that red candy apple for me. You know,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
candy apple.
Yeah, that's
Of course,
true.
I'm a huge fan of the caramel candy apple, but that red candy.
It's more candy.
Apple.
It's a lot of baking
Right.
spice, but it's not caramel. Yeah.
In like late September, you crack this open. This is falling apart.
Yes, it is.
B said Grandma's Kitchen.
Grandma's kitchen.
Grandma's
Absolutely.
kitchen.
And I like what Mike said. Kind of fall in the glass. It kind of does have a little bit of a leafy like note.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh yeah,
a
yeah.
fire. You know, a
Totally. Yeah.
fire pit. You know, out in the fall with a
Little
little damp leaf
Yeah, a little
in the
damp leaf.
background.
I like the damp
That was
leaf.
crazy.
I'm gonna use that.
That
That's
Sure, I got a
solid.
question.
Shoot.
Mr. Mick,
Mr. Michter's. Oh,
I can't find.
that's
Okay, are we deviating?
way to like the 10-year. I can't find a way to like the 10-year. What
Yeah.
do you feel is the big differentiator in quality?
Re-ask the question. just
Re-ask
so
the
that-
question.
Yeah.
yeah, the rye outshines the
So we
bourbon.
don't have.
So I can't seem to find a way to like the Michter's 10-year bourbon.
The 10-year bourbons. Okay. You've never
Eh,
had one you liked.
Never had one I liked.
Okay.
Every time I drink it, it drinks hot. Even when you
Drinks
brought
hot.
it, yeah, even
Yeah.
when you brought it on,
Huh.
like just not.
I
But the 10-year rye is a lot different. Obviously,
Totally
rye and bourbon are different, but like, what do you feel is like the quality difference between
Yeah.
those two?
I will say I agree the rye is my favorite too. And I've always said that like this rye is like a bourbon drinker's rye because there's, I assume it's a barely there rye. So you're just getting, a little over 50%.
There's so much toast.
But that's enough, I think, to throw in some of the energy and some of those high tones, that fruit. Like, I think it really kicks that apple note out. I sometimes get a lot of great mint in these too, like chocolate mint. The bourbon can, I think, skew. It just skews darker. Like we were talking about fall, somebody's kitchen, right? The spice notes in this whiskey taste to me. It's something I get in like even more mature whiskeys, but they're not freshly grated. It's like baked into things. Yeah. You know, it's like buttery and cooked and stewed and simmered, right? And the bourbon leans really hard into that. And so people who like a little fruit in their bourbon, fruit notes, or like a really dark brown sugar caramel kind of thing, that gets lost a little bit in the chocolate and the baking spice that comes out of a classic 10-year. I appreciate it for that, but it is always like it's very much like classic the 10-year Michters is like s'mores. It is very chocolatey, graham crackery, cooked like that, right? But that's not what everybody loves or expects in classic bourbon. So that's always been a distinction, I think, for Michters across the board for their bourbons.
Oh, my man B says Michters and JD does not miss often. Phenomenal pours.
Yeah, this is good.
Yo, this reminds me when I first knows that E.H. Taylor barrel proof.
That's funny you say that because E.H. Taylor's got to be like way higher. Well,
127, 123.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking E.H. Taylor barrel proof bourbon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know, I seen a rye for the first time. Barrel proof rye. I've never seen it. There's one store that has one bottle.
Okay, yeah, that was a thing. I forgot they did that as a thing.
Did you? I mean, I haven't even seen this at Lax. I haven't seen this thing nowhere. Costco, nowhere. This one
hard enough
store.
to find the rye.
$600 he won.
Plain rye.
$600 he won.
600. Well, supply and demand.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
the nose on this is not.
It is.
Decimated. It's not going
Yeah.
away. Oh. You don't make me
It's
look
getting a
at
little
bottom of
minty
this.
now. It's getting a little minty.
You
It's
made a
really nice, like
Yeah.
sort of oolong tea, kind of like lots of fun.
Absolutely.
Gee, that is insane.
Definitely getting into the tea, the mints, the various spices,
Yeah,
some of the dried floral notes.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the bottle next week.
You should get me.
Wow. Yeah. And it's one of those whiskeys that, you know, you can have this, you can have an aged brandy. You can have a Calvados. This is like the finish is really giving me like Calvados.
You get those apple notes,
yeah, those apple notes and so forth. Really pretty. Definitely very suitable for the fall. And it's one of those productions that are so balanced. As far as the intensities of flavor, not a lot of intensity of the ABV. It's dialed in. Some might say, hey, I want something a little bit, you know, more intense. The Michter's barrel strength.
Yeah.
Rye is always
Which is a great
amazing.
rye.
Right?
And that really hits with mint.
Yeah.
And some really nice chocolate notes.
Indeed. But this one is super pretty. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. This is a sipper.
And you know, I can sip on this and be satisfied totally. So for Michter's 10-year rye, I think I'm gonna have to do in this version, I would say, because this is my first Michter's 10-year rye.
Is it really?
No, it's not.
I said, what did I just say? It's not my first.
It's
You
not.
said
It
it
isn't.
My first.
Oh, isn't.
This isn't
You're
my
just-
first Michter's
Ah.
10-year rye.
Okay.
It's not.
Missed
my
that.
first.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Right,
missed
right.
that too.
Okay. I was like, I brought some rye.
Yeah. Oh, we've had plenty. I think this is the
I think I
we probably
I
enjoyed
brought
more
every
than
rye.
any other product has been Michter's rye, especially
Bringing things for 5 years in a
for
row.
for a long time. But yeah, this has to get 8.25 from me.
Right.
Mike and then Brian, we can hop over to you because Alonzo, he had that side like he's gonna be a while.
For me, I'm on for rye. I think this is an 8.
Okay.
I think about that Brook Hill rye that
Yeah.
we had a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and that Brook Hill rye was called Apple. It's also 130 proof.
Yep.
If you proof that down to this is what it tastes like.
Yep.
I mean, this is just delicious. This is fall in a glass.
There you go. Indeed. Brian,
Mike. I'm at an 8.5, but I could easily with another try and get to an 8.75.
Yeah, just keep it coming. And then 9, and then 9.5.
Yeah.
So I'll go in at 8.5. This is
8.5.
I'm with you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, 8.5.
Let's go, so.
Yeah, I'm 8.75.
8.75.
Wow.
Kick it up.
Yeah, this
Okay.
There you go.
This is phenomenal.
Okay.
It's just,
I've never graded one of these
this
less than 8.
what I would choose is not often that out of 10, 9 times I sip this, would I get on the nose or would I get on my palate? That does not happen with a lot of bourbon.
That's a fair
You
point.
can smell
Yeah,
one thing, you can
Translates
taste
really
similar. The translation from the nose to the palate is
That's cool.
unmatched with this thing.
I wonder if that's.
Finally, Drew, it's on you.
I said 8.5.
Oh, you did say 8.5
Sorry.
already.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Ooh, of course.
I wonder if, to your point about that translation, I mean, Michter's, aside from that low barrel entry proof, they talk about how their chill filtration is this super elaborate. You should Google it or talk to them. But it's a very elaborate process they go through where they tailor each product as its own filtration.
Wow, that's crazy.
Just because they taste the whiskey as it comes out of the cask or as the blend is made, and then before they filter it for the bottle, they make sure that, like, based on the proof, based on what it is,
it
goes through
type
a
of
custom filtration. And so I think that
Wow.
that could play some of this, play into some of this
you
sort
know
of clean
what could be
transition.
crazy
What would be crazy?
if they use Penelope's technology for counting whatever's in the oak, and then you line that up
Yeah.
with it getting a certain filtration, that could be a crazy collab bottle.
Wouldn't surprise me if they're doing lots of wacky stuff. Other than that,
Yo, I gotta go get me a 10 year.
And
How would
Andrea
I know?
Mitchell,
How would I know this year's from last year? 10 release.
how would you know it?
Like
There's this tiny little guy here, and that's a 26.
okay, look at the front.
It's
Okay.
this top label, so it gives you the barrel number with the year code on the left.
Okay.
The neck tag is the only
I
way
got
you know
a
the
feeling
years.
I'm gonna walk and go get this bottle. I'm gonna run into a 25.
A 25 year.
I mean, Michter's 2025.
Oh, 2025.
2025.
Vintage.
Yeah, last year's vintage.
Yeah,
Which last year's vintage was damn good. I've got that too.
Yeah.
Bring it back and see if it's up to snuff.
Dude,
It is. Well, folks, this was the Michter's 10-year
Beautiful.
single barrel Kentucky straight rye whiskey at 92 proof. 92 and some change.
92.8.
92.8 proof. And
That's
gosh,
so low.
it is
92.8. It's so low.
right.
This was
right.
All that flavor.
This is the highest rated thus far. Alonzo gives it an 8.75. Then Drew has it at an 8.5, as does Brian. I have rated it a 8.25, and Mike a solid 8.
Yeah, almost
amazing,
it almost was about to be a
amazing
9,
stuff, folks.
Yeah.
That's
about to be
the
a 9.
Michter's single barrel 10-year-old Kentucky straight rye whiskey.
I'm scared to taste wood.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's
good
gonna be
stuff.
totally different, man.
They should have went this way.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah.
Oh boy, they've already kind of dropped the next whiskey.
Who's that?
They've already talked about what it was. It is the Woodinville, folks.
Oh.
Yeah, the Woodinville. Let's go.
You're like giving commentary on like the peanut gallery over here.
Indeed, absolutely.
These guys over here are just talking about
They've
Woodinville.
already dropped it.
Oh.
Woodinville. Woodinville is from Washington State, and they've been around for some time now,
yeah.
for at least
I had a
10
water to that.
years.
True, man.
But this was a production that I know Dave Pickerel had a part in, and it kind of was behind. Rest in peace to the late, great Dave Pickerel, the guru of this new American
the new
renaissance
bottle.
of
Yeah,
small
that's cool.
production, localized whiskey, and so run the gamut from Whistle Pig to Woodinville to Hill Rock to Ragged Branch and more.
Yeah.
He really did make his mark
Shout out to
on
everybody.
the whiskey
joining.
landscape here in the USA. So this is a Woodinville 7-year-old single barrel cask strength rye whiskey.
New bottle.
We're talking about 100% rye as the grain mash bill, 117.54 proof, folks. So we are coming at you cask strength now.
Proof, age, and mash bill couldn't be more
Oh,
different
the
than
nose is
the
so
rye
different.
we just had.
The nose is so different.
Yeah, it's so different. Super earthy.
It's like plum and earthy,
Mhm.
big and earthy.
But shout out to Woodville for a very cool bottle. That's
Yeah, I like the new labels.
pops-
They're
that
like more
pops
up to
on-
date. They're not
Yeah.
just like that old square sitting in the back corner somewhere now.
Yeah.
You know what I find interesting about Woodinville? They're the only bourbon in Moet Hennessy's lineup.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of heavy hitters in the Scotch scene, but
Yeah.
Woodinville's the only bourbon.
Mhm.
That
Yeah, I
find very
forgot they
interesting.
bought them
Well, this smells a little funky.
4 or 5 years ago.
Like wet.
So this is all, and from a craft standpoint, I mean, this is grown at a farm in, like, where is it?
Washington State.
Willoughby, Washington or something. All this rye is coming right out of Washington State. So it's grown not far from the distillery. Super grain to glass.
It's a little funky too.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me a lot of the Brocknar rye
Ooh.
from
Doesn't drink
Far
like it
north.
smells.
Far North.
Yeah.
Wait
Sweet.
a minute.
Mm.
No.
I just had an 8-year from it. Bourbon
Uh-huh.
Wow.
was not this good.
Wow.
I've got that 8-year bourbon. Yeah, it's a little too much oak.
Not even too much oak. It's like too much oak and less sweet flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. On the
This
nose,
is different.
There's some fun sweetness.
you all
in
have
that.
already tasted it.
Yeah.
On the nose, I was going to say it's just a little bit lighter. It's almost a little bit kind of like a cotton candy, like
Yeah.
sweetness. Cotton candy, like on the nose initially. Like a
Cask
spirited,
strength hit me.
That's
spirited cotton candy. Like
Okay.
very light compared to the deeper flavor
Of the Michters, which is crazy.
right?
Yeah, and it,
Yeah, and so okay, that's where
30
I
more
get
points.
Mike's association with far north out of Minnesota, just
Uh-huh.
kind of cooler climate,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
a lighter aromatic charm about it,
Yeah.
and kind of this fresh mint rye now is coming.
Yeah, it's
Very
all
much
like
this fresh
I
mintiness.
thought you said rock.
What did I say?
Rocknar is the name
Rocknar.
of the.
Far north rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
because I know
is
you had a
far
bottle that said it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
but it's
from far
it's
north.
north,
Okay,
Canadian,
okay.
right? Those are
Rocknar.
Canadian whiskeys.
Minnesota.
Found north.
Found
Found
north.
north is
Not
the
far
Canadian
north.
stuff.
Far North is
Yeah.
Yeah, folks.
We always
all
get
these
that.
things
We
sound the
always
same,
get
folks.
that.
You know.
Good stuff.
I think this is the best Woodinville bottle I've ever had,
Yeah,
by far.
There you go.
There's just
First thing he did when he walked in the shop.
Mhm.
He was bringing out Woodinville. I don't think I've had a Woodinville that I've liked thus far.
I have
Yeah.
I
not.
said, all right, well, we're going
I-
to see what we get tonight.
to be fair, in my like tasting reviewing world, when Woodville came online in like what was that 2016, 15,
Mm-hmm.
I reached out. I had some of the first bottles they like shot out to journalists. I thought it was interesting. You could tell it was crafty. It was like in that 3-4 year range, still young. I really haven't tasted Woodville since, so it's interesting to come back to it.
Trust me.
I'm not even sure I taste the rye.
The middle of where you left off at, I think I started drinking whiskey in there.
Yeah,
And
never been
it's,
impressed.
it's not this.
Fun, yeah,
It's
clean.
good.
You know, it's like 100% other 100% ryes.
I think it's. I-
Reservoir,
I think I drank a little hot when I had it on the palate.
Bolus 95.5s. That's about as close. I'm trying to sort of compare it to that.
I
This
don't
is
really like
hot. It is hot.
it. I think it's drinking hot.
I agree.
I think it kind of attacked my palate a little bit.
I mean, it's definitely.
I don't really think I like
spirit
95.5 so much, but I think I like this one.
Well, this is 100%
forward. It is, yeah.
rye.
I mean, that
No
which con was
other-
straight rye too. That Buffalo Trace was straight rye. The kosher, that was just straight rye recipe.
No,
Or hot
that's
rye.
still a bourbon.
I get what you're saying. This is
Yeah,
straight.
Straight
this is straight rye whiskey.
rye.
Not a straight rye whiskey. It's a 100% rye mash bill.
Did you guys put a
So
little bit of water
that's
in it?
that's the difference.
No.
I have not put a little water in it
I
yet
just did.
for me,
Opens up a lot.
but I want to.
Opens
have
up?
I think
the
it
second
tasted
time.
really good. I just
Then
think it was drank a little hot.
Thins it out fast,
It does.
I think, which is surprising, but it's already light for cast strength.
Brian said something interesting.
Yeah.
He said it tasted like, you said it was like what? A sweet potato Jamaican pudding, right?
Sweet potato pudding.
Yeah.
But it's like a weird thing if I get that and then I get like a quick long slide of raisin and then
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
you know,
Huh.
just kind of like the damn.
Jamaican sweet potato pudding. Help me understand
I'm
what
gonna-
that is, because I've never had that. What do you put in that?
Oh, it's so much better.
Does it
with
have
water.
rum in it?
It's anything's right here.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Not any rum, Ray and nephew.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I can see kind of a rumminess
Right.
to this.
But it
Hold
does
a little
have
closer.
your classic, heavy on your bacon spices, your allspice.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
definitely allspice.
But it's like I said, but then it like quickly shifts to a raisin, but even more like a soaked, like if you take
Like a rum raisin? Or a...
not a rum raisin, but a Guinness soaked raisin.
Oh, okay.
Comes right behind that.
I gotta hang out in your kitchen. Sounds fun. Yeah.
No doubt.
Guinness raisins and Jamaican puddings.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take another diverse food reference here.
Okay.
Like kind of similar. When you said sweet potato, that's where my mind went, especially with a little bit of water in it. In Peru, there's a dessert called picarones, which are fried sweet potato donuts, and they have this like really rich cane syrup on top that's got a lot of notes of like dried fruit, think like raisin, fig, plum. Like that's what I get from this. So yeah, this is,
I can see that.
Really unique.
I think it's good.
Back on you.
Back
Me.
Oh, is it back to you?
Okay, folks.
Well, yeah.
I have to be brutally honest. I am overly impressed and in love with this.
Yeah. Wow.
Only based in the world of Woodinville, majority.
Sure.
I've not had a Woodinville product that I've liked. Not even when I was learning. Not even after. I met the owner.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I met the owner.
Yeah.
I had the 8-year.
Mhm.
Wasn't impressed.
Oh, yeah,
had the port finish. Wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
But this impresses me, folks.
Cool.
I don't think I give it a high rating, but I give it a rating with love and appreciation.
With love and
It is,
appreciation.
you know, I think I give this a solid. I give it a solid 7.5.
Yeah.
With tons of love, complexity.
I think that has lots of love.
Its sweetness is the nose.
Yeah.
If it didn't drink a little hot to me,
Yeah.
I think I would be 7.5.
Yeah. What do I think of this? What?
It's getting funky on the nose.
Is it getting funky?
Like
Yeah,
wet,
it's
like a wet barrel, fresh dump.
Yeah.
It's changing. I kind of like that.
It's an interesting whiskey. I kind of regret putting water on it because I do feel like the water it needs the proof that it rolls out at.
I like it better
to kind of hang. I like we have found these like cool sweet potato flavors, a lot of really intense baking spice. Brightness, it's a little scattershot. It doesn't all seem to come together. It definitely doesn't seem to come together with the water. It's a good whiskey and really well made, and from 100% craft and like grain to glass, you get that, and you can taste that. I think in the final product. But I'm kind of right there with you. 7.5. I think it shoots toward the B+ range in drink hacker. It's not something I would say you definitely got to try, but like it's a very good whiskey. People who dig, especially people who dig craft ryes, would really dig this because honestly, the rye grown in America, the people who distill rye, Rick Wassman's rye, like other ryes like that, they do have this like cool, earthy, and sometimes very sort of spice forward profile. Totally unlike the rye that is sourced into bigger brands from Canada or wherever else, Germany. So yeah, they're different.
I like it 7.5.
You think the water kicks it up a little? Yeah,
It
just makes it more approachable.
more flavor and body.
You think it gives more body? Yeah. I think I did too much water. What do you think, Burnie?
Yeah, I did a little water as well, and it did lean it out a little bit more than I would have liked. And there's, I agree. There's something kind of just a little bit upside down on it, a little bit off. Well, a good bit off balance, I would say. especially after water. So if you have it, drink it.
Yes,
at
don't
Cask,
put water on it.
right?
Yeah.
But the nose, very appealing, makes it, something that's like, oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
There's a freshness factor, a uniqueness, especially of the lighter kind of intensity and extraction for this particular rye. But then on the palate, it's one of those things where this is neat as we kind of enjoy back to back, especially having it with that 10-year Michters. It doesn't come close to the quality yet of something like that. And it's just a little bit more of one of those craft brands that if you have it within your lineup and you want to do a nice flight, great. But I don't see myself necessarily salivating for another dram of it. I'm going 7.25.
Damn, I can see. I wonder what this would be like at 10-year, bro. That
Hey, you never know.
if it just mellows out a little bit with the intensity
more
from
oak.
the spirit.
I mean, I would say one of the nice things about this is the spice profile. And I don't know, you do 3 more years in barrel, you might sort of jump the shark on spice, but maybe. You never know. Never know.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, Brian and Mike, what are your thoughts?
I may seem like a broken record a little bit with the score, but I think I'm going 8 as well. I think what took it from a 7.75 to an 8 to me is that extra proof. It holds the proof really well. I agree. Adding a little bit of water does change the complexity, but it's a little bit more approachable.
Yeah.
But man, for a rye, 7 years, that is really rich, really complex. Man, that is
It's the best product they have put out.
that is a great single barrel. How did you acquire this again? They sent it to you, or
They sent it to me. Thanks.
they sent you a great single barrel?
Nice. I guess I'm taking your place though. The only thing keeping this from being a 6.75 for me is the nostalgia. That was going to bring it to a 7. I agree with Burnie. I think the water absolutely destroys the taste profile on it. So yeah, I'd keep it straight.
7?
Straight 7.
Straight 7.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Boom.
Boom.
There it is. Folks, we were all over the board on this one, right?
Yeah.
That's
fair.
All
I
over
never
the board for
felt
this
this way about
Woodinville
Woodinville. I really like
7-year
this Woodinville.
single barrel
I like it too.
cask strength Washington State rye whiskey, 117.54 proof points. Alonzo gives it a 7.5. Drew a 7.5. I give it a 7.25. Brian a 7. Mike hops up to an 8, folks.
Yeah, this is drinking.
Nice.
Start opening in my glass.
Yeah, it's unique. It's unique, and certainly something that if you sit back and spend some time with, there's certainly something interesting about it and something to like about it. I just think that kind of having this as that one-off dram on the table, and that's all you're drinking that night.
Was that fresh crack?
It was. Well, yeah. I took the peel off
recently.
of it. Yeah, recently. I took the wrapper off of it, but that's the first pours out of the bottle.
I like that. Yo.
There it is, an attractive bottle, folks. 7-year-old rye. Woodinville, shout out to Woodinville. Shout out to the late great Dave Pickerel. Kudos to him.
These are like 60.
And
Yeah,
kudos to Mr. Sorensen and Mr. Carlisle out there in Woodinville, Washington State, for developing this along with the mentorship of Dave Pickerel, the OG of American whiskey, of course, being the former distiller at Maker's Mark for many years, then coming out to help all these smaller craft distillers get off their feet, get the marketing together, get the blueprint on making something grape that will hopefully last a while. And so many of these productions that we're talking about with him, those that I just mentioned, we're 10 years plus in, and they're still around, still doing unique things. So kudos to his work.
Instagram is disconnected.
Let's see. Instagram is disconnected.
All right, we'll have to reconnect.
Hey, so my question, was
IG.
this after? Did he go help at Woodinville after Hill Rock? Was it before?
So there was no sequence to what Dave did. Dave was the guy everybody picked up the phone and called.
Okay.
So guys at Woodville, making 100% rye, it's probably foamy and overflow in the tanks. Pick up the phone, call Dave. What do we do?
Who's going to call?
Dave's
Hey,
like,
Pedro.
show me what you're doing. Dave did that for dozens of distilleries. He did it for some people that he didn't even get money from. But yeah, that was Dave's thing. He had a huge client list. And
West. I did it for our friends at Ragged Branch.
yeah.
Because this Woodinville gives me some of that rye, earthy funkiness that I get from the double barrel Hill Rock. Rye,
cool. Yeah.
but just not as depth of flavor. It was lighter.
Yeah.
And I know that Hill Rock.
There has been some debate about like the distilleries that Dave has touched. Like, do they have a through line? Like, is there some similarities?
But
yeah, I mean, he did recommend a certain kit, that's for sure. At least starting out. But a lot of people tweaked things. I mean, you look at like Hill Rock, and Hill Rock and Woodville, source some very different grains and that kind of thing, which changes it up. I'm about to go back to Kentucky. One of the last times I was down at KBF for the Bourbon Festival, I remember I finally ran into Dave long enough to like get him to agree to an interview. Yeah, and we were at Bourbon and Beyond, like the concert festival built around whiskey. God, I think he passed away at Whiskey Fest in San Francisco, like a month later. So I never got to interview the guy.
Dang,
crazy.
you had a conversation with him though.
Yeah. Oh, he used to saddle up to Jack Rose and just sit at the bar. He got lots of people hanging out with him.
He came in here around this time in 2018.
Did he really?
2018, right?
Yeah. That's
He
probably
came
when I
in
was
here
Kentucky.
around this time in 2018, tasting me on barrel, samples
Really?
of
Ragged
Branch.
Yeah. Oh, funny.
We had Woodinville. I had one of, I forget which one. I had one of the Boss Hogs at that time, I think, that I bought out. And I said, dude, we have to drink this.
Yeah. That's cool.
And he may have even showed me something by way of Hill Rock. But good times.
Yeah,
really
good
good
Hill
time.
Rock boy.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
one thing.
yeah.
I gotta get out there and check out Hill Rock. You guys want to go to Vermont?
Man, I just want to go.
You just want to what?
I just want to go.
You just want to go? Cool.
Just go, period.
Cool.
We can go wherever.
All right.
There's a lot of places I need to
Throw
with
Burnie
you,
in the
man.
trunk. Just go.
Right, absolutely. I'm so sad. Still, I regret that I missed your birthday trip to Scotland.
Oh,
man.
shit. That would have been a good one.
Woo,
Yeah,
boy. Got the invite, just couldn't make it happen, man. I tell you.
Well, I might be going back this summer.
Okay.
Got tickets to the British Open, so
I'm gonna knock on every distillery and say, I know Drew.
I know Drew.
Mhm.
It's not going to get you far.
Dang.
That's not going to get you far at all.
Damn.
Wow.
I tried.
I mean, if that's your only in, I guess go ahead and try and use it. But
Hey,
That's why
I'm not sure it's going to help you.
That's
well,
why I'm
folks, as we have definitely extended beyond the halfway point, we have the Heaven Hill now. Is this the Heaven Hill?
Would you want to do we're going to do the grain de glass?
A grain of glass first, I think.
Yeah, this is a little lower proof. That's fair.
Grain of glass.
This might
which is 107.
Maybe my first grain of glass.
Yeah. I brought a
I
couple.
feel like it was something
back
on
in the
here we
day.
had grain of glass.
Proof.
I brought it right after that trip.
Heaven
'cause
Hill
they gave
3rd
me
edition.
all the first editions.
Yeah, okay, that's
Kentucky Straight
Yeah.
bourbon whiskey.
so
Their wheated
expensive.
bourbon recipe. Just a
Wow.
little bit. So
grain of glass is so expensive.
Thank you. Hey, this is going to be a
Easy,
treat
easy.
here. I'm super excited as not
Frank
only
is
am I
out.
a Heaven Hill fan, but also I'm a wheated bourbon fan, folks.
That's
Oh,
true.
man. Gosh, love some wheat.
And this is
Let's
I
go.
think not quite the larceny recipe. This is special for grain to glass. 78, 10, 12. That's not right. That's Deatsville. Blah, blah, blah. We are 52 corn, 35 wheat, 13 malt.
35 wheat and 13 malt.
13 malt, high malt.
Yeah.
And we're using Beck's 6269. So the deal with the grain to glass series is a different corn varietal grown nearby to the distillery, just to be showcased kind of in this whiskey.
Right.
So the wheat and the malt, that's somewhere else, but the corn is grown locally in Bardstown.
Nice.
And so this year they decided to lean. They've done now like 3 years of grain to glass, I think. And this year they decided to make them all. It's usually a bourbon, a standard rye bourbon, a wheat bourbon, and a rye. And for this year they decided to do 3 wheaters. So I forget. It's like one is aged in French oak. One is this sort of standard 3rd edition, and then one carries a 9-year age statement. I'm not sure there's anything different between this one and the other one, other than age statement.
I'm getting a little roasty, toasty, Frenchy oak. But also I'm getting like this
Frenchy oak. Oh wow!
I'm getting kind of like this.
Taste it.
Dr. Seuss up in here.
The nose.
Roasty, toasty,
Roasty, toasty. The whiskey, the whiskey starts to.
I'm smelling
your
like
tongue
like sweet potato shit.
The smoke I'm getting is not the smoke you want. I'm getting cigarette smoke.
Oh really?
Really?
Acrid.
More.
Nah, I'm not. I'm getting.
I'm getting like somebody near me.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm getting like that some French oak on my nose, like
Yeah, a little
French
bit of French
toast. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of maybe see that,
Little
like
French
French toast
toast.
sticks, like from Burger King or something. Like a little. There's something a little. I know that's quite the note. There is something a little.
French toast sticks from Burger King.
Right.
I was.
I haven't had this since I was,
Oh man,
9
now I want
or
some.
maybe last week.
Now pull up to Burger King.
This is a little funky. So I get like a very like popcorny,
I was going
caramel
with,
corny,
like,
but like
potato
caramel,
chip,
a little
like,
maybe overcooked.
potato chip, or like sweet
Caramel
potato.
That's where
popcorn.
that
One of those
smoke, I think,
caramel
comes from.
popcorn, Cracker Jack.
Yeah. It is very Cracker Jacky, but I see where you're getting that. I don't know what that tinge of. I don't quite get acrid smoke, but I get something that's, it's a little different.
I like it though.
Yeah.
Thus far on the nose.
Whoa,
it's taste.
The palate is nothing like the nose.
Palate's not like the
The
nose.
palate is delicious. It's sweeter,
So it's definitely sweet.
rounder, milder, a little toast on there, toasty. I want to say smoky on the palate, but toasty. Well, I like the palate. I like the palate better than I like the nose.
Oh yeah,
That wheat really kicks in.
that wheat does. Yeah,
It's all like,
It's weird though.
yeah, it's great. It's a
a little bit of cream of wheat.
it's cream of wheat
It's like cream corn.
and cream corn.
Yeah,
This is
corn.
cream corn, like without sugar or something. Like
It's a
straight cream
little-
corn. You didn't
That's gonna roll.
out the can. You ain't add nothing to it. Just
Maybe a little bit of sugar, but kind of baked
this is like baked corn.
or
For like an almost 9-year-old bourbon,
somewhat smoked.
This
it's
is
got a
almost
lot of
9 years.
interesting. Yeah. It's got a lot of it. It was distilled. No, distilled 19. So pushing 7. But it's got a lot of kind of younger wheat and younger corn
This tastes like-
notes coming
Yeah.
through.
This tastes like
Yeah.
this. If you took a fresh
But still youthful.
ear
Yeah.
of corn
That's-
and you just like you bit like the
Uh-huh.
actual.
Yeah. Kernels of corn
No, but the corn's on the cob.
on the cob. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about.
When you bite into
I-
the cob, when you eating your corn on cob, you get that weird.
I've eaten raw corn on the cob. Yeah.
You get that weird.
Raw corn on the
Earthy.
cob. That's what we're talking about. Raw.
We're talking about
corn on the
raw corn,
cob.
Whether it's baked or raw,
Not cooked. Not
I'm just saying the
cooked.
cob.
but there's a freshness
'Cause you're not-
to the corn.
The difference I'm trying to make is like when you're eating the orange versus if you try to
canned corn.
or you taste the.
Yeah, I kind of get canned.
Never mind.
No, I like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like
No, I'm saying that the difference I'm trying to say is the difference between the orange and the rind. It's like
Oh.
it's not the corn. It's more of like that
Oh, you're talking
cob
about
taste.
the cob.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
a little corn cob. Okay.
And I get that. Corn
Yeah.
cob, which is different than corn.
cob
Less
without the
sweet.
kernel.
It's less sweet. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like corn.
Cob without the kernel.
Dig it. Renaissance man over here.
I tell you.
You take my job, man. I'll start sending my samples your way.
Nah.
This is corn cob, and then just put it in AI and just let them go to town.
Indeed.
But definitely some creaminess there, a lot.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's a funky whiskey. I don't quite
Mhm.
remember. I remember the
I like
the
that.
wheated
It's funky
bourbon
and weird.
being the favorite when we did the first round of these
I can't
when I
stop
was in
tasting
Kentucky.
cob corn,
But this is definitely different than
corn cob.
any of those we tasted. Cob corn.
I can't stop tasting cob corn. I can't. Like,
It's all cob corn.
it's like sweet and then cob corn.
I agree. I stand by my comment. I feel like the defining feature of this is
Raw corn.
how accentuated the sort of youthful notes are, but not in like an unpleasant way.
It's like if I went to my
It's-
neighbor's house,
it's
they
pretty
growing
grain to
corn,
glass.
I just grab the ear corn out my neighbor's yard.
I gotta ask though, how does it compare to the little tiny corns that you get at Asian restaurants,
You
Like,
know what?
like-
I always plug
like
those
Tom
out.
Hanks and Big? Like
I always plug those out. I'm
If you-
scared to eat them. I
are
don't know
you
what they
scared
taste
to
like.
eat 'em?
I don't know what baby corn tastes like.
they taste like corn cob, is what they taste like.
Oh, yeah, I don't want those. Dude. I plugged them out my food. I'm like, I ain't grow up eating
We
baby
need to get a
corn.
can of baby corn for this guy.
I didn't grow up
Yes,
eating baby
Next,
corn.
next bourbon tasting.
There you go.
Okay, cool. We should probably move on.
We probably
Who's
should rate it.
rating this?
You.
Is it me?
It's you.
Oh, this is tricky.
Indeed.
This is
Indeed.
tricky.
And it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I agree.
Huh.
This is why we have a professional here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
girl.
good old cob corn.
Cob.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to get out of my head now. Cob.
I know, right?
That's all I'm tasting.
Cob corn.
I would say with the Woodville, like some of the youthful qualities that came through in that were sort of to its detriment. But this I think is kind of fun, makes it interesting, and really kind of speaks to the grain to glass concept that they're shooting for. I'd kick this up to an 8 actually. Like I think I'd give this an 8.
Mm-hmm.
For it being interesting.
For it being interesting, I mean it's well made. It's a good bourbon. It's got that nice sweetness. I'd still drink this. I'd probably put it over ice. And the water's, I think, a friend to it.
Water. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't try like that.
Water tames. Man, it is that corn note is crazy.
I like the proof and the sweetness.
Right at the top.
It just
Yeah,
goes
does it
like-
go? Does the corn note go away when you put water on it?
It's just like, yo, I'm tasting like this raw,
Mm.
natural corn. Like this raw corn.
Like some type of heirloom corn, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is they
Indian corn. Like,
they
like-
really
like red
concentrated
corn.
that corn note.
Jimmy Red or something, huh?
Jimmy Red.
Definitely not.
That's
Jimmy
more
Red.
intense.
Not that.
Jimmy Red.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Water tames it.
water does tame it.
Water does tame it.
And
And
I
then it
think
just gets sweet.
just kind of as it is,
Yeah.
and or with a little water taming, I think it is. It has a little bit more of a rustic, like note for being a wheater. Of course, very high barley, malted barley in this. What was that, 12% or so, and like 35 or so.
which I think is contributing to some of that kind of
wheat.
earthiness.
Yeah. There's an approachability,
Mm.
an earthiness / terroir forwardness about it that kind of can remind you a little bit of if you're a Scotch fan or something, you know.
Yeah.
I think some of those softer mid palate flavor, some of the earth-like notes, some of the toasts,
Oh, this is beautiful.
and so forth.
It does,
It's
it does
interesting.
improve the water.
I'm gonna go 7.75 for that. With leaning towards 8 with a drop of water or 2.
I'm right there. Agreed.
Yeah.
That drop of water made this.
Yeah. What are you agreeing with? 7.75 or 8?
7.75, 8
Okay.
with water.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Especially after it's in your glass
Ryan and
and
Mike,
it's breathing
funky.
and it's
What do y'all
opening
think?
up.
So you guys know I'm always going to come with the weirdness, but
Of course.
how you were saying the corn cob thing.
Mm-hmm.
The corn that I get,
I think he was saying cob corn.
Cob corn.
cob corn, right?
Yeah.
The thing that I get is that old movie theater smell
Oh,
corn.
Oh, cool.
When you walk in, you're like,
Popcorn, kind of buttery.
I know that's
Kinda
butter
stale,
popcorn,
but it's
kind
kinda
of
stale.
smells like
Right.
feet a little bit.
It smells like feet a little
You
bit.
know, and it's that
Well, that's
that
corn cob. Yeah,
right?
yeah, like, I
That's
like
the
that. I
corn
like
that
that.
I'm getting.
Stale
It's
corn.
kind of corn cob.
Stale
Yeah,
corn.
just old, just been sitting around for 10 years.
I like it. I'm
There
gonna
you go.
hire you.
You know,
People will
but
actually read my reviews.
to the palate, I'll give it its credit on the palate.
Yeah.
So I'm coming at a 7.25.
Them too.
Some hard critics in here tonight, boy.
I know. I came out the gate like what, a 9 on the $35
Yeah, you did.
Sazerac Tennessee.
You did. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
That check's in the mail, right, Sazerac? Thanks.
I think this Heaven Hill expression is really unique. I think the 4 grain really shines and being a more savory palate.
Yeah,
I think you get a lot more oak. You get some more dark notes to it. There definitely is kind of like that musty corn, almost like fermented, like, but not in like a sour way, but
Right.
just like, you know,
Alcohol.
alcohol.
You see it foaming in the mash.
Alcohol is a fermented
well,
spirit.
that's true. It's
So
just,
you know,
it
it's
tastes like
it's just
mash,
science.
actually.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
it's that kind of
you ever
like
taste mash.
I didn't
Yeah,
think about
exactly. Yeah.
that.
When it floats to the top, you taste it.
I think the proof like elevates it. I think this is lower proof. It probably be okay, but I think
Yeah.
proof kind of adds a little bit of heat to it, which gives it a little bit more complexity to it. I'd say 7.5. I think 7.5 is good.
Okay.
All right.
Perfect. Well, folks, there you
Round it
go. This is the Heaven Hill Grain the Glass 3rd edition Kentucky Straight Wheated Bourbon Whiskey, 107.8 proof points. Alonzo gives it a 7 3/4, as do I. Drew gives it an 8. Let's see. Brian gives it a 7.25, and Mike gives it a 7.5. Good stuff.
You know,
Really enjoyed this.
Growing onion.
107.8
comparing it
Wheated
to
Heaven
the
Hill.
mash is really what they want.
Good stuff, folks.
Grain to glass.
We're gonna move on,
That is what they're wanting. Yeah.
To the
I think
next
it's-
whiskey.
I think they achieved it.
I think they did.
and this one is a 13-year-old, correct?
That's true. That's true.
This
is
13 years old.
old.
13-year-old Heaven Hill. And we're talking
the Deatsville 13-year-old
pretty obscure.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 109 proof, folks.
I think it's out there. I don't think this is distillery only, but I'm trying to figure out if they're winding down the Deatsville campus at Heaven Hill, the aging site. So they're winding it down, and to sort of commemorate that, they pulled 13-year standard Heaven Hill bourbon.
Okay.
So 78 corn, 10 rye, 12 barley, but 13 years and the 3rd floor, which is a nice kind of in the middle of Rickhouse AA. And they pulled 17 barrels of this, so there's not a lot of it out there.
Wow.
So
I
there you go.
know a few guys in my whiskey circle right now today. Eat your heart out, folks.
Oh, and
I'm not a nice guy. I'm not a nice guy.
This was $200 a bottle, so there you go.
I'm not a nice guy, so yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, the nose.
There you go.
it is a fun nose.
It's so rich. It's so rich.
Yeah, it's
We're back to that apple
what
thing
is
going
this?
on.
What is this? It's a standard bourbon mash bill. So this is Craig, Evan Williams, but at 13.
This the nose is crazy.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's some Elijah Craig right there.
Yeah, it is.
13-year. Whew.
You know,
Yeah,
this
it
remind
just tastes like old, mellow
Good
Elijah
gosh.
Craig. Yeah.
Yeah,
This remind me of with less sweetness.
single barrel,
Malt when I first was nosing
12-year
Coy Hill.
plus.
Mhm. Really? Coy Hill was. Isn't that a rye? No, that was bourbon.
Bourbon. This was
I
Coy
there for
Hill.
10-year Hill.
This was
10-year Hill was rye.
this was Coy Hill. This Coy Hill without some age and
Huh.
sweetness.
Okay.
Man, I'm excited.
You can put this in the category of Coy Hill. So different to me.
The nose.
I never tried Coy Hill. You got Coy Hill?
We finished it on my birthday.
Coy
And
Hill.
I held that bottle.
There are
different
things I
type of-
need to know.
I held this
different
bottle
monster.
for
Not taste.
a year and a half.
Good for you.
And it was not as good as the top of the bottle at all.
Mm.
But this seems to be
Happens
just so
sometimes.
much I mean, this is that Craig. You know, it's always a little more lean, it's a bit
Yeah.
more elegant, it's a little softer, it's a little bit more, you know, library.
It's
Nice
sweet,
sweetness,
Like
though.
it's
Really
library, like
sweet.
sweet,
Really
the,
nice sweetness.
the sweet leathers, you know, arm back chair, the oak,
The new
wood,
leather, not the old
the
leather.
stained
Yeah, yeah.
wood, you know, the books, a
Is
little
this
bit of the
distillery owned?
dustiness of the
No.
leatherback books.
It should be in the market. It's just not a lot of it. 17 barrels equates to at 13 years. I don't know. What is that? 1,500 bottles, 2,000 bottles, maybe.
Yo, I need one of these.
It's
This
good.
I like this better than Heaven Hill 19.
I never really liked a lot of the old.
I don't like it. This is better.
Yeah, yeah. I like old Fitzgeralds that are like 8 to 11 years, and
What's
12-year Craig.
What's the oldest Fitz out
I think they did it in 18 or in 19.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You remember walking into Wilson's leather?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this last right here.
it gets more leathery as it
Land over Mall
sits there.
It's-
That's funny.
or Albertson Mall. When they used to have it.
But Barca Loungers, all I taste are Barca Loungers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this.
That is leather.
13. This
that
has
is leathery.
incredible sweetness at 13.
And the finish is so leathery too.
Yep.
Huh, cool.
This reminds me so much of, you know, what I like about Craig,
Mm-hmm.
the old stuff. And I'm still a fan of Craig 18 year, although some aren't. I know, I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. But for this reason,
That's that leather note,
for
though.
this reason,
Like
right,
Craig
exactly,
18
exactly.
is this on steroids.
Yeah.
And then it gets mushroomy and kind of
Yeah.
funky,
Yeah, that's
Umami.
savory.
old wood, a lot
Yeah,
of umami.
that
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of savory. Yeah.
I'm learning.
I'm hoping we see a lot of this stuff coming out of the. I want to see 20 and 21 year Craig.
Mm.
I want that back.
I want to see.
The 15-year Craig was surprisingly bright and like active and didn't taste like anything like this.
No,
Where was that? Where was that
The
proof?
15 Craig, high, 100.
Okay, right. See, that's one of the
I think
things
you
that
brought a lot of
18 year.
You
I
brought
brought it.
15,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the arguments about 18 year. They prove it down, right?
Right,
You know, so
yeah.
it's, because it's
And
proved
they
down,
Kick it up.
you don't quite see.
And that's true.
Yeah.
So we're getting on this, right? It's like 109. Yeah, 109, which is nice. Yeah, well,
This is beautiful. I'm loving this. Beautiful.
cool. Yeah, fun stuff. All right. Well, so it wasn't a mistake to bring. I brought a really oddball grained glass, which
That eyeball was,
Cool-
was gorgeous.
cool for what it was.
It was
Yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah,
and
totally.
it's different.
And then this guy. Thanks, Evan Hill.
Yeah, thank
Right.
you.
See you in a couple weeks.
Nice.
I'm getting. I'm going. I'm jumping in the suitcase.
What's up?
I need a hookup on the
Hookup. I got no hookups.
I need a single barrel mellow corn when that launches. I
Yeah.
need to get my hands on that.
Okay.
There's a single barrel mellow corn.
A
they're
single
talking about
barrel
it, yeah.
Who
mellow
does that?
corn.
Like what
Heaven
year
Hill.
would that be?
Heaven Hill does.
What year would that be though?
Who cares? At least 4 years because it's a bottom bond.
Yeah, mellow corn rolls out around like I think it's actually pretty old. 6, 7 years.
No way.
it's at least 4.
In the yellows label, it's 6, 7 year bourbon.
It's corn. Yeah.
That's why Mike
Corn
likes
whiskey.
it so much.
That's funny. Ask Burnie. Burnie lovers will tell you.
There it is.
He's going to be on this must be his like retirement show to go out and sell single barrel.
I like this
Wow.
even crazier with water.
Even crazier with water.
Oh man, got like
Huh.
like the texture of the liquid itself changed.
No.
You keep pouring water.
Okay.
I'm not pouring
Well,
it in
this is
there.
the Heaven Hills. The
I'm drinking this one.
This is so good.
What's it called? The Deatsville.
Dietzen.
Dietzen.
Dietzen is the campus.
Okay.
The
It's
aging
called
campus.
the Deatsville,
It's
though,
a
right?
bit. It's a bit.
I'm glad I don't have to rate
The
this
Oh,
first.
sorry,
Deatsville.
Dietzville.
Commemorative
I'm thinking of
edition.
Kingston single malt.
Yeah, I
Dietzville.
was right.
Nice.
I'm
Absolutely.
glad I don't have
Very
to rate
good.
this first.
Well, I'll rate it first. Shoot, I'm
Yeah,
giving
you
it 8.25.
8.25.
Indeed, for this 13-year-old Kentucky Straight Bourbon, 109 proof, 8.25. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Especially at this 109 proof. Come on now.
I think I go
Alonzo.
straight 8.
Straight 8.
Straight 8.
Okay.
Well, I got to keep my friends, so I'll go 8.5.
It is.
Well, we're all friends, folks. We're
There it
875.
If you guys want to keep
Brian
drinking
and Mike,
stuff,
what
I
y'all
got.
thinking?
I got.
I'm not 75.
This guy here.
Brian-
I
Brian.
don't even know who he is tonight.
It
Like
just,
it.
Brian
I
is
think that you're not
the
over your
professor.
cold. You're not over your cold yet.
it just, no, it just, it be honest with you, as an appreciator of bourbon, I recognize what it brings to the table. It just doesn't give me anything to latch on to. And nose wise, palate wise, it's just nothing that just says, oh wow, that's there, or it's just good.
Yeah, it is good. That's for sure. It is good. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 flat as well. I think about the other like unique Elijah type experiences that I've had. The 15-year that just came out comes to mind. Also think about the Penelope Omega. When we looked that up, that was Elijah Craig juice.
At
11 years.
Maybe. With some type of finishing.
Yeah. But so forth. I think 8 is a solid score for this. The proof is incredible. It's got a nice amount of sweetness to it that like brings you expecting that like typical bourbon note, but the heat really kind of gives you that warm Kentucky hug, as I always say. So yeah, I think 8 flat, good score.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it's gorgeous. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Because the Heaven Hill,
gorgeous.
The
better than 19.
Deatsville 13-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 109 proof. Alonzo and Mike give it an 8. Drew gives it an 8.5. I give it an 8.25. Brian gives it a 7.5. But no, it's that
So if you want to question my palate, blame it on Burnie's After Dark.
That's right, indeed. Yep. And it is gorgeous as a 13-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Channel.
Don't.
Full production, folks. And gosh, that's an amazing way to finish off the lineup, right? The show.
I rolled the dice.
I like that.
All right.
I like that.
Cool.
It was so good. Well,
always a treat having Drew here.
It is always a treat.
Try to
the latest, the greatest, the classics. Such
Random
great
stuff.
Information. Random, but with a rhythm.
Yeah, with a rhythm. Come on, we found the rhythm.
AJ Bond.
Yeah, good. Cool.
Excited about
Yeah, I think you see where it goes.
it. And I know I'm skewed in a sense, but I'm trying to harken back to when I first tasted Jack.
Yeah.
And I know at that point I wasn't a bourbon or whiskey drinker,
Right.
but that gives me an excitement to just want to follow its path.
Awesome.
See where it goes.
And 200, 100, 80, 350,
Yeah.
200,
easy. Yeah.
35. So yeah,
I'm just.
there you go.
Your score on the AJ Bond
Those are the prices.
and the last bottle was like the same.
Try a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible.
Wow, what's about
True, yeah.
The score on the first
So
bottle and the
generous.
last bottle was like the same, and I just don't know how that's possible.
you
And
or
again, it was
him?
because,
Yeah.
like I said, it didn't give me. The AJ Bond gave me an excitement to say, okay, I see your youth, and I'm excited to see where you go. Where the Heaven Hill just gave me really nothing to hang on to. It was just, like if I came to your house, I would have just been like, oh, that's good.
Yeah. That leather note, I admit, it's a little monotone.
Yeah.
Like it what it does well, but it's not a
Absolutely.
palette of flavors, really. Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to go here.
And
The
that's
Jack, the Jack 10 was good, but this,
Better slow
sir.
down on that one. Slow down on that one. Slow
Yeah,
down
slow
on
down
that
on
one, brother.
Mixers, whatever.
that drink is dead, boy.
Let's
That's
hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
That's a Mick.
I'm
That's
gonna
a
see.
Mick 10.
I'm gonna go see Joe.
That's a Mickey 10 right
Oh,
there.
Joe
Oh,
is the
boy.
man to see when you're in Kentucky. So I look forward to. That's probably that's the only reason I'm coming to. Nope. That's not
Well,
true. That's not
no,
true. I'm coming to
yeah,
KBF for a lot of
yeah.
reasons.
Drew, I feel like
I look forward to seeing Joe.
I feel like I'll never
Indeed.
open nothing good with you.
Well, because he brings it all. So
What are you
I
talking
think
about?
we need to open
what
up.
do
I think I
you-
owe you. I think I owe you too
Owe
much.
me something.
Oh, you
Dude,
too much.
well, hey,
You don't owe me
folks,
anything.
too much. Too much.
Oh, don't do
that-
Too
that-
much.
No way.
You're never. I
We're not
never
ready
get to
for
open
that.
a good bottle for you. You missed my birthday
all
line.
right. Well, folks, Alonzo is contemplating on opening up
Do
this
not sell.
Jack Daniels,
This is the
twice
Heritage Rye?
barrel
Yes.
Heritage
Never had it.
Rye.
2023.
It is your bottle, sir.
It's
Good
Bernie's
job.
time.
Is it-
We got time,
is it
right?
high?
Now.
It's 100 proof.
Don't have time.
That's modest. Where you?
No, we don't have time.
You have places to be.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
This
I
is
figured.
certainly
I
do.
figured.
All right, but if
I'll
you're
come
gonna
back
do it,
soon. Can we do it when
if
I
you're
come?
gonna
Can
do
we?
it,
Can we
I'm
make?
not opening this to you till I open it
I
with
come
you.
back. Yeah, we'll do it.
That's
and
how
I'll try to
we'll-
find. I'll bring my Tanyard Hill,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we can put
Let's
it up
do it.
against Tanyard.
Let's
too.
do it.
And
But that's
Okay.
only
a bunch of other
100.
stuff.
That's only 100.
I know,
Folks,
whatever.
I'm back to
Thanks.
the closing out of the show. What an amazing Whiskey Wednesday this has been. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Sorry that you haven't seen. Well, I'm sorry, I haven't seen your faces. Right, I've been out of the camera. Right, absolutely. But of course, everybody on Instagram, you know that you can go over to YouTube to check us out, or Facebook. And of course, usually we're coming to you on a Wednesday, but tonight was a special night. My man Whiskier is in town. My buddy Drew, who has really been such an integral part of us coming together on a weekly basis, enjoying whiskey. We started years ago, just he and I. We were taking pictures and saying, "Hey, we should post this. Hey, we should put this on social media or something," and we never did or rarely did.
Remember, we hung out when social media wasn't a thing.
When it wasn't a thing, exactly.
When your phone just made phone calls.
Exactly.
And here we
Absolutely
are.
that. Here we are now. Fast forward where the crew, the Whiskey
Feeding
Wednesday
the beast.
crew, has come together to bring this to you on a weekly basis. And always shout out to Drew. And if you're out there in Little Washington, Virginia,
Come
check
see
him
me.
out. He and his wife Deb own the Gay Street Inn
And the Mint Cottage.
and the Mint Cottage.
If you want to be
huh?
totally private,
Okay, this
get
was
your own luxurious setup. I just bought a new place.
Come on, man.
I know, yeah.
Congratulations.
When you
You're
do
so
it,
welcome.
you do it. Wow. Congrats.
Mint Cottage.
That's
Go
what
check
you
it
were
out.
talking about a little earlier. I missed
Yeah.
having that
No.
conversation.
It's cool.
Indeed. Well, folks, check them out.
See you in
Mint
8
Cottage
days.
and
8
Gay
days.
Street Inn. But we're going to see you
8
in
days.
8 days, if
8
not
days.
before. I don't know. I thought we were going to do Wine Wednesday tomorrow.
Oh,
But we're going Wine Up Wednesday tomorrow. You can't make it. Okay.
I'll
invite
drop
you
off a
tomorrow.
bottle of wine though.
No,
Really
it's
good
okay.
bottle of wine.
Okay, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Make it good, though.
That's my thought.
We're going to see you in 1 to 8 days, if not
All right.
before.
Yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining in.
See you in 8 days. Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool? They did it.